this is much too much. The bayou is a treacherous place in and of itself. How much worse must it be if this portal truly exists? But of course it doesn't. Even if a door to another world could exist, why would it be in a swamp? And how could you close it with a magic book? Safer and more sensible to stay well away from that miserable backwater. Oh, this is Oh, my friends, think about what horrors this portal unleashes. Even considering the dangers you've survived so far, it's far too perilous to approach that gaping maw in the earth. There'll be no escape this time.
Very well. Here we are in this vexatious bayou. You may soon regret your decision, and not only because of the noisome vapors.
The portal has to be around here someplace.
You shouldn't be here, my friends. Something tells me it's very dangerous.
Indeed, it must be. I will go ahead and begin my preparations.
Aren't you afraid of going alone?
One may slip in unobserved, while many are sure to be detected. Besides, I've never heard such a commotion as you tramping through the bayou. I doubt we've left a single twig unsnapped between here and New Orleans.
Now listen, Lenouille.
No, you listen for once. The Coralberry is native to this particular region of the bayou, and Coralberry branches act as an accelerant to the sort of invocations I must conduct to close the portal. Now, gathering some for me would be far more useful than proclaiming my arrival with all the fanfare of a marching band. 3 branches should prove sufficient.
All right.
Oh, and look here. Our friends the herd have redecorated the bayou. I wouldn't have imagined you could make this foul style any less appealing, but those grotesque statues have certainly done the trick. At least they provide obvious waystones to the portal. Follow them when you're ready to join me. And don't forget the Coralberry branches.
Why you persist in doing this man's bidding is beyond me. He cares for nothing but himself. He could turn against you at the slightest whim, I'm sure of it. You had better remain on your guard.
There are purple berries on this plant. I bet it's the coralberry bush Linwit described.
Let's take some. He said it would help with the ritual.
Isn't that the same creature we saw at the university? And in the Herd's mansion?
It looks the same. Hideous!
And dangerous, I bet. Let's be careful.
The trees here look strange.
The portal must be changing the plant life. We must be close.
Just look at these marvels. I've never seen such trees, not even in the farthest reaches of this bayou. Can you doubt for a moment that you're facing something far greater than yourselves?
Who's shooting all the way out here?
It must be the herd.
What are they shooting at? We should take a look.
What a fighter that fisherman must have been. Looks like he held them off for days. For all the good it did him before they tore him to pieces.
I warned you, friends. Coming here was a terrible mistake.
Keep your eyes open. We don't want to share the fisherman's fate. That's the third ingredient.
We're done then. Then we should be satisfied. Look out! Behind us!
Those tentacles. It's almost like the monster in the asylum. Maybe it's a variation of it.
That's the fisherman's body under all those tentacles. Those little beasts must transform.
No time for that. Defend yourselves.
I'm pleased to see you didn't become lost in the bayou. It was only after you stomped off that I realized I should have tied a string to you.
I'll be glad to leave this place.
Nevertheless, we're almost done. Did you retrieve some Coralberry branches?
Here they are.
Splendid. These should facilitate the ritual significantly. As I awaited your return, I ransacked the belongings the herd abandoned. Here, this might interest you.
A map of New Orleans.
There's a big circle around Jackson Square.
The herd must have plans for something happening there.
That's all very well for you, but let us focus on closing this portal first.
This must be the portal. I've never seen anything like it.
What a marvelous phenomenon. Just think of all the alien beings that emerge from, well, wherever the portal leads. The mind reels even to imagine the mechanics of such a device. Surely it is not a naturally occurring effect. Oh, to study it. If only I yet lived.
We've done our bit, Linwit. Now it's time for you to do yours so we can all get out of here.
As I cannot defend myself while preparing the ritual, I trust you will see that those loathsome creatures do not interrupt me. After all, you were the ones who wanted to come here.
Something's coming, Linwit. You're out of time. Get started.
You shall all die now. Keep it away from the wit! I thought that was some monster the herd conjured, but they're taking orders from it.
You've done it. You've closed the portal. I hope you're pleased with yourself, having deprived science of the greatest phenomenon humans have ever discovered.
Linwit's down. The effort of closing the portal must have used the last of his strength.
If Lanui can close this portal, he can surely open it again. Can you afford to let him live?
He made good on his promise. Let's help him up.
We're done. Let's get out of here.
You do as you must, but we must now part ways. Comet surely fragmented upon entering Earth's atmosphere. Pieces of it may have fallen in other locations. I must learn whether any of them also created portals.
Do you think that's likely?
I cannot know until I visit the other sites, but we mustn't take the chance. Good luck with the other tasks. I now have one of my own.
Can't seriously believe these rumors of a witch living in the bayou, can you? No doubt there's nothing there but an old abandoned and empty house.